Manus has been acquired by Facebook, and what does that mean for marketing? Hey there, my name's Ricky Hayes. Welcome to today's video. Let's get straight into it. I went into my Google account and I went into AI mode and I simply asked it, Manus acquired by Facebook, what does this mean for marketing, right? And it did some references here, okay? So for marketing, it means autonomous campaign management, right? So basically, Manus will be the virtual employee basically that can autonomously research, plan, and execute entire marketing workflows, right? No doubt they're going to be putting this across the Meta suite, and part of this they're going to be putting is the ads, right? We all do a lot of deep research as dropshippers, as brand owners. We use tools like Foreplay, we use the ads library, but imagine if you have something like Manus that is integrated into that looks at the ad library, and imagine if you could just say, these are all my competitors, constantly look at them. I want to get daily reporting of that, and I want to sort of see what's working for them and use it for ourselves. We can already see in the Meta Ads library now, we're starting to see more transparency of what's getting low impressions, what's doing better when it was released. Now we're going to see with tools like Manus, I think we're going to see even more of this, right? All of this is becoming more accessible, right? I think this is absolutely going to be amazing. From drafting various post variations to optimizing ad spend and generating performance reports. So this is going to be amazing for, let's say you run an agency, right? One of the things you always get as an agency with clients is, oh, how are my ads going? You know, boom, here you go, generate the report. I want you to, it'll just have a chat box. I want you to generate a report and so that as a PDF so that I can send that to the client. I've used Manus a number of times for a number of things, and it is absolutely phenomenal, right? I love ChatGPT and I use that too, but the sole fact that I can use Manus and it actually connects with my browser and uses a Chrome extension that actually does deep research on the website itself is absolutely phenomenal. And it saved me so much time where I've been able to, a lot of the time you use ChatGPT and you have to copy the links and it sort of takes its time, but Manus goes even deeper. And I've found that to be an extremely unique selling point for me personally. So with this, if you can do that deep research and not only look at the ads library, but their website to get inspiration, I'm all on board, right? This is a fantastic acquisition from Facebook. If you think about it, the platform has been around about, I think 9 months now, and it's the fastest growing platform in the world that's at $100 million in annual recurring revenue. Amazing to them, a Chinese company that has really, really redefined it. Whereas instead of it being conversational AI, it is autonomous AI, agent AI that is just absolutely amazing. So if you're not on it, obviously, by the way, you should be checking it out. It costs $20 or something a month. Anyway, and so for me, I just think this is absolutely amazing. You need less people and you're just doing research amazingly, right? So I think that over time, my speculative guess is they're going to have Manus in there where you can pre-configure it to look at competitors, look at the ad library, look at what those competitors are and get those ideas, right? Because what it's going to, I'm going to sort of skip over a bit of this, enhanced creator and small business tools. WhatsApp Business, Meta Business Suite is for digital employees, which is really handy. These agents can handle customer inquiries, okay, so as well as process orders, okay, so I think the customer inquiries is really handy, right? Because nowadays, you're less and less needing these employees where if you can have something like Manus, these tools are becoming so incredibly intelligent, people wouldn't know the difference, like how AI UGC is indistinguishable. is indistinguishable. Now, the big thing that I also see is AI-powered content generation, design view feature, which allows for natural language editing of imagery. So you can see they've got, Manus has integration with Nano Banana. Everyone uses Nano Banana. I use it as well for my AI images. That helps me with real content. Baked into Instagram and Facebook tools, this enables marketers to quickly generate and iterate on ad creatives. Okay, so they already have that, but it's sort of crap. Whereas with Manus, it's really, really good. Now, I was reading, one of the things that I think that's really important is that they're making sure that Manus is still autonomously run, because obviously they're doing something very right. And what that basically means is that Manus won't be controlled specifically all by Facebook. They'll still be autonomous, but they'll have the integration. What that basically to me says is that their innovation, their mindset is going to be put first and foremost, and Facebook's going to take full advantage of it. That's why they bought this, right? If you think about it from Facebook's perspective, a $2 billion acquisition is actually extremely cheap, right? These LLMs and stuff, we look at how much ChatGPT and stuff is worth, trillions of dollars. this is a very cheap, and that's why they jumped on it very quick, because they could see it aligned to their ethos and that they can use it for a lot of things. So it's actually a very cheap buy from a very high level point of view. Okay, so and the AI, AI images are absolutely crushing it now, and no doubt they're going to integrate that more in. As I saw one of Facebook's big uh, decisions, part of their roadmap is that they want to have it so that basically you make your ad account, you connect your card, it looks at your website, and basically it does everything for you. Now, the key target market there is small businesses, right? Bigger businesses, they're going to do a lot more custom stuff, a lot more granular stuff. That's always going to be there. But the biggest part of Facebook's any business, any enterprise is if you can, small business, right? There's the biggest industry of any type of business is always small business, right? So, they're always going to target small business because big businesses will use it and then they'll use their own custom solutions as well. So it's a really big power play by them. And I think it's actually really important to plan ahead for this. I'm really excited. This is going to save me a lot of time with Day Beautify. It's going to save me time with Predictmail, save me time with all my SaaS brands as well as ecom brands that I'm building. Just absolutely amazing. We've never been in such a good day and age where if you use AI properly and take your time with it, it'll revolutionize. You can reduce your team, right? And that's the big thing that I saw is virtual employees. We're moving from actual employees to now virtual employees that work 24/7 autonomously, right? I guarantee Facebook, we already have it. Facebook has now a brand kit, and now with tools like Manus, you feed it your brand kit, give it contextualized, and it can run ads and stuff for you and help you even more, right? Absolutely just amazing. I think that more and more you're just going to use these tools within the ads manager, because the more that Facebook can have everything in there for marketers, the more money they're going to make, right? Because inevitably, if advertisers can do more creatives, because inevitably as a performance marketer, one of the biggest problems we always have is it can be a bit tedious to go in ad accounts, optimize and do all that. It's gotten a million times easier. But my point is, if people like myself that run multiple businesses and stuff, if you can have it where I can have less people that I need to pay to manage these, then I'm going to spend more money on ads and they're going to make more money, right? So and if it does a really good job at it, then boom. And so that's where, as well as this, I said it in one of my other videos, really important as performance marketer, side note, that you really make sure that you have your conversion tracking in place, right? That your conversion tracking has to be 100% on point, because this in the next 6-12 months, as they integrate this in incrementally, because that's what they'll do. They'll implement it incrementally, starting with their big clients to get data, get results, stabilize it. So this is not going to be, and we're the deal is under investigation by China's Ministry of Commerce due to potential technology export violations, as Manus has Chinese roots, right? So this deal is not 100% solidified. I suspect that it's like 95% in the bag, but there's always going to be something like this when we're talking the friction between China and America that's always been there. We look at the whole TikTok thing that happened. Now it's fine because obviously ByteDance being a Chinese first company, that made TikTok, essentially, or founded TikTok. So my point is that this is going to probably take a few months. It's a due diligence. Then they're going to have to do a heap of back end work, and they'll slowly implement it. And remember, so slowly implement means they're going to be testing it on some of their biggest clients where they can get the most collective, clear data. There's no point in doing it on 1,000 small businesses in the beginning when you could do it on one huge company that's spending a lot. Focus on that, really get some quality data, okay? And then they'll trickle it down. That's always how they do it, and it is the smart way to do it, right? So my guess is that won't be at least until mid to late this year when we start to see the actual rollout of this, okay? So you don't need to worry about, am I falling behind, all of that. Start using Manus if you already aren't. As I said, I use a number of them. I use Gemini, I use Manus, I use ChatGPT. Between it all, $60, $70 a month for all these subscriptions to do very specific things, because they all do have strengths and weaknesses. But what I like about Manus is the very deep research, where it can open up a new tab and it sort of does more actionable AI, as opposed to ChatGPT, where it sort of does more research AI, right? So using them in different contexts is fantastic. And that's why I think that Manus will be fantastic with this, where it has more actionable AI. And then if I can have it where I have controls and everything, where it can, let's say I had a rule, right? If target CPA is below $25 in the last 7 days, duplicate that and make a similar ad. And if it did, and it made new variations and it's there on autopilot. Oh, yes, thank you. Right? Because then I can, you know, the amount of time we all spend in Facebook and TikTok, but especially historically Facebook is huge, right? But if whether you're an agency, a freelancer, or you run your own brands and you do it yourself, if you can do that, then you can put more of your time and effort to other things, and you'll put more money into that platform, won't you? You'll need to hire less people, you'll need to spend less time. It is phenomenal, right? Now, I know there's going to be questions about, oh, yeah, but AI isn't perfect. Of course it isn't. I very much take the view of 80% AI, 20% human. So you should always be checking this. And that's why, like, if it could have rules where I could then use Manus to do very specific things, and I guarantee you there will be tools, and I'm actually quite jealous. I want to build one. But, so anyway, lastly, shift in data and strategy, marketers may need to move from managing tactical prompts to overseeing strategic goals. As agents become primary actors, marketing success will increasingly depend on feeding these agents high quality brand data, right? Exactly what I've sort of said there, right? So this is like Facebook's power play, because they've invested billions upon billions into their AI, and now they need a tool that basically brings it together, and that's what Manus is going to do. And now that they've got all of that infrastructure in place, we're going to see Facebook's big plan. And again, when you're talking a company of this scale with so many different products and so many different areas, it's going to take time, right? So as I said, and especially the big one is, it may be paused. Who knows? I can't say. I hope it doesn't, because I think this will be absolutely amazing. And for shareholders of Facebook, I think you're going to see a significant boost in your shareholder value. In fact, I want to have a look at it. Interestingly enough, I'm actually wrong. I was curious as I sort of spoke about it, that you can actually see that, it's only gone up 5% in the last year, but obviously that's a huge market cap and stuff anyway. But you can actually see, in light of it, actually the market has shown that it doesn't think right now that that's good. So we need to give it some time, right? Give it some time. But of course, I think this is going to add amazing share value, right? Facebook's really coming into play with the whole AI thing. It has been a little bit behind because of all the other tools that have taken its place, but I think this Manus acquisition is strongly bringing Facebook back into light. So I just sort of wanted to add all of this and add my thoughts, right? I want to add that finish with never use AI at 100%, right? You should never use AI 100% and think it's going to magically just fix your problems. You still always need to read and iterate and control it, right? Maybe in 10, 20, 30 years, it might be there. But in order for AI to be this fully autonomous machine, essentially, where everyone wants it to be, it needs to have so much data, so much testing to really understand that, right? And so I will always say that this is going to be phenomenal, but you are still going to have to do work in Facebook. You should never not. You always want to, especially if you're doing things like surf scaling, if you're doing whatever type of aggressive scaling you're doing. Obviously, anything you want to be spending your ad spend on, because it's one of the biggest expenses in your business, especially for e-commerce. Make sure you manage it, right? But I think that we're going to see so many new opportunities here, from WhatsApp business to customer service, virtual employees. But for the big one for ads manager being generative AI and managing your campaigns slowly for you. I get a little bit nervous by it. I'm not going to lie. Like, I still get a little bit nervous by it. It's one of those things, but you have to trust it. And as you build your business or businesses, slowly do it, right? And when I say slowly, I recommend over 6 months, right? Yeah, it sounds like a long time, but it's not. If you want to do it right, you do things slowly, because there's going to be hiccups, okay? So I go in this with excitement, but a little bit of caution just to make sure as well. So I just wanted to add my 2 cents there as well. So I hope this video has been helpful. If you did enjoy today's video, please be sure to subscribe to the channel and like today's video. It helps with my channel growth. Very much appreciate it. And ask any questions down below. Otherwise, thank you so much for your time today. Have a lovely day. Take care and goodbye.